what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and guess what? It's Monday. Got some horror news for you. More like horror bad news. Huh? Alright. We'll get to the bad news later. You guys already know what it is. Up first, we got Puppet Master 11. Talk about a franchise going strong. Puppet Master 11, Axis Termination. Yeah. What else can you really say about this? They are running a contest, and I believe it's the El Rey Network that's kind of hosting this contest, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, it's a contest where you can win a free weekend in LA. Like, they pay for your room and all that shit, and you get a walk-on role for Puppet Master 11. So check out the El Rey website, and there you go. For you Buffy fans out there, they are making a new Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic book. So there you go. I'm not a big Buffy fan. I love the original movie, but the show took itself way too fucking serious. And I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. So Paranormal Activity opened this weekend. Didn't do as high as I thought it was going to do. Which I don't think it bombed. I'm sure it was made for the dirt cheap, so I'm sure it's okay, but this didn't gross as hot as I thought it would. Well, anyways, if you were in certain select cities, you get to see the Paranormal Activity VR game. Virtual reality experience. That's like a new trend. Like, everybody's jumping on this. Like, Goosebumps did it, and fucking Insidious, and I feel like there was another one that did it too. I can't remember. But it's like the new thing. Like, let's bring a big video game. Let's bring a virtual reality video game to your opening movie. Which I've been hearing nothing but like shit reviews for Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension. However, you hear nothing but shit reviews for all of them. And I enjoyed 3 and 4. Like, I put 3 and 4 pretty high, actually. So, I don't know. Have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, anybody checked it out? Hey, I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun in that virtual reality world. So, the first of 3 movies to get pushed back, and this is kind of a minor pushback. This ain't really got pushed back by much. But Rings got pushed back to April 1st of next year. It's supposed to be, I guess, at the end of the year here, and they pushed it back to April 1st. Which tells me, like, maybe it's going to get pushed back even further because it's April Fool's Day. I don't know. But yeah, they may push it back. But this one seems like it's actually in production, so I think we're okay with this one. However, Friday the 13th got pushed back to January 13th, 2017. God damn. Really? What? And everybody's like, and there's another one, there's a bigger one, they got pushed back too, but we'll get that in a second. But everybody was like, well, at least they'll take some time to, get a good story. Fuck time! How much fucking time do you need to get a goddamn movie out? They were cranking them out every goddamn year in the 80s. Every year. Just cranking them out. And they were good. They were good. 1 through 7. Just fucking awesome. And this is what we're going to now. We're like, let's put a decade in between each fucking. Fuck you, Paramount. God damn. I really thought when it went back to Paramount, we was going to start getting some flicks. Cranking them out. No. Thank God we got all these Paranormal Activities, though. Shit. So, yeah. Anyways, Friday 13th, pushed back. And I guess the initial idea, I mean, I know this is all just hearsay, or I don't know what's real, what's not. I mean, it's all on the internet, but I guess they were going to do this whole, retro, it's going to take place in the 80s, and they're like, well, we're not doing that anymore. It's like, what? Why not? And I was like, well, fuck it, and give us something today. I don't give a shit. Give us something. Make a fucking movie. They're not making shit, though. Nightmare Cinema. New film by Mick Garris and, 3 or 4 other directors. It's going to be an anthology horror film that they're putting together, so if you're a fan of anthology horror or Mick Garris, I have nothing really against Mick Garris. I mean, he did help us with Masters of Horror, but there's not a single Mick Garris movie I can think of where I'm just like, Mick Garris. I mean, he sucks off Stephen King, which can't blame him there. I like to suck off Stephen King too, but it's like he's really himself has not done shit. Just hasn't done shit. So, I don't know. Not really looking forward to Nightmare Cafe, or Nightmare Cinema, sorry. There's going to be a Wolf Creek miniseries over in Australia. The movie, I've yet to see Wolf Creek. I need to see Wolf Creek, but I have not yet seen it. Anyways, you're a fan? Miniseries coming to you, so. Pushed it back as far as I could. I pushed it back as far as I could. Halloween Returns. Delayed. until further notice. Not even like a date. They're like, it'll happen when it happens. What the fuck happened? They had everything set up. They had the director. They had the writer. They had the storyline. And it was a decent storyline. Like, I know maybe a couple people was bitching, but guess what? This was the storyline we were getting. And I was happy with it. What the fuck happened? And they're like, we're going to push it back. Yeah. Somebody made a comment on Facebook the other day how they're probably going to push it back until 2018. So then it will be the 40th anniversary. And I hope that's not fucking true. I mean, I'm being dead serious. Just give us a fucking Halloween movie. You can, if you do it now, we can get another one by, the 40th anniversary. But I don't know. This really was the most upset. Like, Friday the 13th pissed me off. Like, Rings, I didn't really give a shit because I'm like, do we really need another Ring movie? Like, I love The Ring, but after watching The Ring 2, I'm like, I'm good. I'm done. However, Friday the 13th pissed me off. But dude, Halloween really was a kick in the nuts because it's like all the stars, the planets aligned, the constellation of the Thorn was in the sky, and we're getting it. We got a solid story or a solid premise to a story. We got a good director. The script apparently is being written. We're there. We're there. And then they're like, we're gonna hunt back. We're gonna make sure it's really good. Suck a fucking dick. How long has it been? When was Halloween 2? The Rob Zombie one. 2009, I think. Are we waiting for the decade? We're just going for a decade to get another fucking Halloween movie? Suck a fucking dick. Who owns that? Is that Miramax? Is Miramax even still around? I don't know who owns it, but whoever owns it can suck my fucking dick because that just tore me up. So there, talk about a while back ago that there's going to be a Rocky Horror Picture Show remake on, I think it's HBO, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Either way, they got the Frankenfurter. They recasted it. It's going to be Laverne Cox. Apparently she's on the Orange is the New Black TV series. I have not yet seen it. Transgender. So, there you go. Progressive. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to this at all. And I guess it really didn't matter who they cast. Because I just feel like it's just gonna be, there's nothing you can really do to it that's gonna make me accept it. If that makes sense. Like, you can stay completely faithful to the original, and I'll be like, well, you just waste my time. I'll just watch the original. And then you can change it up. I'm like, what the fuck? You're changing it up. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a movie that shouldn't even be remade at all. And at the very least, it should just be a TV special. Like, you know how they did a Sound of Music stage play with Carrie Underwood, and they did a Peter Pan on stage, and they should just do that with Rocky Horror and just do it like on NBC or some shit. Like, seriously, at this point, I can care less. It's nothing against that. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I have the same feeling with any remake right now, where I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. Like, remakes are just going to come and go. Like, they're going to keep cranking remakes out, and it don't matter because they're just going to fall into oblivion. Do you really think in 40 years from now they're going to talk about Poltergeist remake? No, not at all. Oh, we'll still be talking about the Steven Spielberg, and I'm not even a fan of Steven Spielberg movie at all. But at least it was creative, different. It is original. It wasn't just a thrown together money grab that fucking remake was. So, and I don't know, I think people get pissed off when remakes are being cranked out, but I'm like, remakes have been cranked out for years. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna fucking stop. So we're gonna keep getting remakes, cranked out. But it don't take nothing away from the original. You know what? Let's think about some of the shitty remakes in the past. Black Christmas. When you say Black Christmas, do you really think the remake? Like, the first thing that comes to your mind is the movie with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. You're like, oh yeah, that's Black Christmas. No, you don't. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween, but let's face it, when you say Halloween, what are you thinking about? John Carpenter's classic. So, sure, go ahead, fucking remake all my favorite movies. It don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, I just don't give a shit. It'll eventually fade away and be forgotten and be a blemish on cinema history, and my favorites will still be considered great. So, and finally, Disney. Sorry, that's a weird little down rant right there. I'm sorry. And finally, Disney is going to be turning another theme park ride into a movie, and this time we're doing the Tower of Terror, which I didn't realize it's based on an old Twilight Zone episode, which I don't remember what episode it's based off of. I mean, I'm guessing Tower of Terror. I got the entire box set over there, and I don't remember that episode at all. So, anyways, they're making a movie. So you get Tower of Terror, which I'm like, didn't we do that with Devil already? Like 5 people stuck in an elevator and spooky shit happens? I don't know. But yeah, so there you go. So that's the news, guys. You guys got any comments about any of these? Drop them down below or hit me for on Facebook and Twitter. We'll talk about them. Yeah, that's all I got. So, guys, until tomorrow.